We're here with senior volleyball players Brendan Ward and Dasmen Stewart after their 3-0 sweep over Moorpark. First off, guys, it was senior day. You're two seniors. What were the emotions like?
It is kind of weird to know that this is my last game playing here. All 4 years being here, and this is the last one. Kind of mixed emotions, but I'm glad that we kind of went out with a bang.
Yeah, I mean, even though you know it's going to be the last game you're going to play in that arena, you want to treat it like any other game. Obviously, you want to have a good performance, but, just go out there with the same mindset that you treat every other game.
Mm-hmm. Now, before we jump into the actual game, I want to take a step back. With this being just our 4th season for the program, a couple firsts, though, this year as we, knocked off the number 4 team in the nation. So, how does that feel as you're just taking this program to new heights?
It feels great. Accomplishments like that really, help to put us on the map. And over the first couple years, we kind of struggled with that. But I think that we're really building a good reputation for CLU volleyball.
And I think that definitely helps us as a team around in general. Just kind of like proving that we can play with like the best teams in the nation. And it was a really huge win for us. Probably like one of the biggest wins in our program's history. So it really gave us a nice confidence boost there that we can compete in nationals.
Mm-hmm. So then jumping into this game with Moorpark, then first 2 sets were pretty close. Finally shut them down there in the 3rd set. You guys were out on the court. What'd you see?
We had a couple of times when we kind of lost a little bit of focus, but we did a really good job of bouncing back. I think that's something that we've started to do well with is, when we face a little bit of adversity or something isn't going our way, being able to bounce back from that and take care of business. And I think we did a good job of that tonight.
I think part of it's just kind of like just a little immaturity as a team, like we were kind of like had the lead and, let our guard down, and then they'll get a lead on us, and we're like, okay, we got to get back in it, get back going, and then kind of like just play our game, and it'll work out for us, because we kind of like we'll come out top as long as we handle what we can handle.
Mm-hmm. All right, last question. We got one game left. It's at UC Santa Cruz. How do you prepare for a game like that?
Last game of the season, no matter what happens, you want to end the season on a high note, and Santa Cruz has always been a tough one to get past for us. So I think that just like we did tonight, we got to take it as just another game and not get too into our heads about what's at stake or who we're playing, and just go out and play our own game, play Kingsmen volleyball.
So I was just going to pretty much start at practice. We had 4 practices before we go out there and play them, and just got to make sure every practice is clean. We work on our game plan and keep executing like we always have.
Guys, thank you, and congrats on the win, and send our seniors out right.
Thank you.
Thanks.